I think it's completely bogus. It's a bunch of nonsense as far as I'm concerned. Here's the bottom line. The Lakers got fined $500,000 because Paul George and his representative went to the Indiana Pacers, asked for a trade, and were honest about where they wanted to go. Bottom line. That's what it comes down to. If they had shut their mouths and just said, we want out. Well, why do you want to leave? Well, I just want to move on, and I'd rather not get into the details. There would have been nothing that the Indiana Pacers could have said. But because the player was honest and his representation was honest about where they wanted to go, ultimately the Lakers were fine for having a conversation. Agents talk to general managers every damn day. What the hell you think they're talking about? The weather? It's utterly ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. I don't think the Lakers should have been fined at all, but I'm glad that's all it was.
This is the way business is done. People back channel. And normally I'm always the one making the argument about sticking to the ethics and be ethical, etc. However, in this case, I really don't care. I don't care if people behave supposedly unethically here because it's an absurd rule to begin with. Everyone should be allowed to tamper. All tampering is a way to keep labor down. That's all. To stop players from getting what they want. It's ridiculous enough that no one in the history of basketball basically has gone anywhere, but they always sign their first extension if they're worth it after their rookie deal because they'd have to leave too much money on the table anyway. So you mean to tell me you're forced to stay in some market you don't want to be in essentially for 7 years before you get to make up your own mind? To hell with that. I say tampering should be allowed, but even if it's not, I don't think anyone should pay attention to those rules. They're absurd.
Fair enough.
But in a social media world, all this stuff comes out. You got to be more careful than the Lakers were, and they'll learn.
Yes, what happens in darkness always comes to light.